You out your ever-loving mind if you think Fabio Wardley is going to even stand a chance against Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, one round is all it's going to take. Did you watch that fight with Joseph Parker? Sure, he won. Sure, the stoppage was a bit but Joseph Parker was tuning him up. I mean, tuning him up. If Usyk finds you like that, it's lights out. And, oh, he's not a knockout, he's cruiserweight, blah, blah. Shut up. Shut up. He just knocked out Dubois. Like, come on, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. I get it. Like, Fabio Wardley deserves the title shot through and through. Joseph Parker deserves the title shot. Moses Tuma, maybe not so much. Ajit Caballero deserves a title shot. And Usyk needs the next contender. That said, bro, I don't think that fight's going to be exciting at all. Like, we're going to tune in just to be like, wow, this is another Usyk fight. It's going to be like that, man. It's not going to be fun at all. It's going to be fun because it's an Oleksandr Usyk fight. And we love Oleksandr Usyk. But before we get into this, please, in the description, like, subscribe. I've got a newsletter and a Discord server for you to join and hang out and talk. The fact still remains, like, I kind of would have preferred the Joseph Parker fight, if I'm being honest. Now, Fabio Wardley's a good fighter. Really good fighter. He has really good power. But there's some tendencies in there that Joseph Parker took advantage of that Oleksandr would further take advantage of. So if you're sitting here telling me, oh, yeah, don't worry about that. He'll always find the shot. Deontay Wilder was always going to find the knockout shot, and then he met Tyson Fury. George Foreman was always going to find the knockout shot. Met Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson met Buster Douglas, Evander Holyfield, whoever you want to pick. Lennox Lewis, you know. You can't simply rely on power. And the mistakes I seen Fabio Wardley make were elementary. He's literally consistently leaning to his right. And Joseph Parker picked up on that. If Joseph Parker picks up on that, you don't think Usyk's already seen it 10 years ago? Come on, man. Like, you are ridiculous in thinking that. One round's all it's going to take. One round, and Usyk will put him down. Wardley's going to have to really come to box because that ain't going to be it, Chief. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to stand a chance. Again, he looked good against Joseph Parker-ish. Joseph Parker really did kind of have his number, though. That lean to the right that Fabio Wardley would do, he's constantly leaning to the right, looking to throw that jab. And come across the top. That's what he wants to do. And Parker's like, I got that. So he's waiting. Joseph Parker's timing the jab with his right over the top of that. He's jab, left hook. He's hooking off the jab. Like, what do you see there? Like, honestly, Moses Tuma looked better. Now, granted, Fabio Wardley's fighting a much better fighter in Joseph Parker, who's one of the most underrated heavyweights today. I've been saying that since the Anthony Joshua fight. I felt he got a bad shake in that Joshua fight because of the amount of clinching. Joseph Parker is a very good fighter. Incredibly good. Yeah, he beat Zhilei Zhang, Deontay Wilder. Like, that's quality names under his belt. Quality names. And to sit here and act like, you know, Fabio Wardley was winning that fight? No. He won like 4 rounds. You know, maybe 5. Okay, so yeah, it might have been a little close. But, like, for the most part of that fight, it was Joseph Parker really landing heavy on him. Now, granted, Wardley's chin is incredible. He looked great, chin-wise. But he was getting eaten. Like, he was eating shots. So, did he actually look great? Because in order to show that my chin is great, I have to be getting hit. And Usyk's not a guy you want to get hit by. Then take into effect that Oleksandr Usyk is a southpaw. Whole new problem right there for Wardley with that little right lean that he's always doing, trying to jab to the body and come over the top. You're going to line up Oleksandr Usyk's right hand, or left hand, I mean? He's a southpaw. He's faster. He covers more ground than Joseph Parker. His striking's better all around. He's a smarter fighter. If Fabio Wardley struggled that much with Joseph Parker, just imagine what Oleksandr Usyk's going to do with him, because that's the next fight. Now, the stoppage was weird, man. Parker he was out on his feet pretty much, just able to survive. And sure, he played it off by trying to, rope a dope and do what he had to do. But it was a good solid minute and a half there where he was like literally just ducking punches and running. Not intelligently defending himself. So whereas I don't think the stoppage was right per se, I don't think the referee was wrong in stopping that fight. Does that make sense? Like, he was not defending himself. He was just running. Parker was hurt. He was hurt in that 10th round and he was hurt in the 11th round. Wardley's power is great. You got to give him that kind of credit for sure. I really liked what Joseph Parker was doing to Wardley, though. And Usyk's not going to be able to use the same tactics, obviously, because this is a southpaw, but it's still worth mentioning. Like, the lean to the right, the hooking off the jab, and then jabbing off the hook, double jab, and a cross over the top, that really got Fabio Wardley, I almost said Joseph Wardley, Fabio Wardley into a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Imagine if it was prime Deontay Wilder who had a jab and a right wing. He would have put Fabio Wardley on his butt. Wouldn't even been close. But instead, it's Joseph Parker, who's a really good boxer, trains with Tyson Fury, so you guys know how good Joseph Parker is. Beat Wilder, So it's an interesting proposition to see a Fabio Wardley taking on an Oleksandr Usyk, because Usyk does need a challenger, and after beating everybody he's beat, Usyk's run's been incredible. I'm pulling it up right now. It's crazy since he's come to heavyweight. Let's see. After he beat Tony Bellew in 18, you got the Witherspoon fight, Derek Chisora, Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, Tyson Fury, and Daniel Dubois again. That's a Hall of Fame run. And then you got Max Kellerman. Oh, his resume. I get it. He didn't spend a decade at heavyweight. So what? He came in and defeated all the top guys. Now you got Wardley, Ajit Caballel, Okolie. I mean, come on. Gassiev. Joseph Parker just lost. Hrgovic. Yeah, Richard Torres coming up. Moses Atuma coming up. Those guys are coming up. I don't know if they'll ever make it to fighting an Oleksandr Usyk then. There's just levels. And those guys' timeline's not quite working out. And it is bleak after Usyk's gone, by the way. It's bleak. Who else is there? Joshua and Fury, they're going to get the title again? No, we know they're not the guys. You can get Atuma. You can get maybe Richard Torres, which would be crazy. The aura that guy got. Goodness, go look at his picture on BoxRec. It's crazy. You got Fabio Wardley, who'd be a good fighter. Daniel Dubois, he's a good fighter. Make no mistake about it. Daniel Dubois is a quality fighter. But saying, Daniel Dubois is the future of heavyweight boxing, no. Sure, he knocked out Anthony Joshua, but we know, Usyk, toyed with him twice. Oh, the low blow. Shut it. Nobody buys that. Nobody buys that. And nobody buys Fabio Wardley beating Usyk. And to be fair, nobody buys Joseph Parker beating Oleksandr Usyk either. But that's neither here nor there because Joseph Parker's now lost. So you got Atuma and you've got Fabio Wardley. Make them fight. Let's build them up a little bit more. Let's see what happens. That's the fight to do. Then you let Usyk come back when he's good and ready. That is the fight to make. Guys, thanks for watching this. Right here in this, we've got an episode of Fight Finders. It is my documentary series on my other channel where we follow all kinds of fighting sports around the world. This is something that I'm very proud to make, and I've got a boxing history episode coming soon. So you want to follow this playlist and you want to check out the past episodes. It is worth the watch.